Hey guys, check it out. It's Detroit Madman, and believe it or not, here we are, less than 24 hours after I've done a team update, and there's so many changes on this team that we're gonna have to do it again. But that's okay because I think you're gonna like what you see, and I think that it might be my ultimate team right now. Besides goalie, I think I have pretty much as good as I can get in every other position for the players that I like and for the cards I want. So. As you can see, I did take a loss. Um, my last game, I went AFK to bid on some Stamkos Player of the Game cards, and dude he was really good, and I'll give him a shout out. His name was Clutch Sniper 12, and he I did message him afterwards and just let him know, hey, I had to bounce because I've had a bunch of cards I was bidding on, and I won them, thank God. But he understood and wanted to give him a shout out because Clutch Sniper 12 is really good, and we had a hell of a battle going that game, and his team's awesome. So, at any rate, going to the taking this team from the bottom to the top will be fun. As you know, my Detroit Madman is in D1, and I'm currently 118 and 80, or 118 and 77, or something like that. Maybe a little more late, maybe a little less, but I've been in D1 all season since the first week or second week of the season, and I've held my own there. I'm not the greatest player, so it's funny to watch people on the forums saying this team or I should never lose. Uh, hey, whatever. Maybe if you had this team, you would never lose with it, but I don't sit here and play all day long. I've been lucky enough to be on vacation through the holidays and spend a lot of time working on this team. But other than that, I only get about 8 to 10 hours a week to actually play, if that. So, you know, I don't know what to say, guys. You just keep hating. I don't mind haters. It's all good. I like doing videos for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it. All right, guys. So, first line, obviously, this is my Detroiter line, and Datsuk Milestone at center, Zetterberg Milestone at the left wing. I'm about 8 or 9 games in with these guys right now, and I love it. But the superstar of this line is still Taylor Hall. If you have 300K right now, go out and buy this card if you don't own it, because I'm telling you, on a team like I have, for him to stand out is something else. So go out and get him while he's still in the 300K range. In a week or two, they'll probably be dried up and the price will start going back up. The promo did you a favor. It allowed this card to be cut in half in price. Go pick it up. All right. First line D, PK Subban, and the PK Subban Team of the Week card, and the regular version Chara. Regular version Chara, that's my next upgrade. As soon as they do a milestone Chara, I think he's coming up on one, or a Team of the Week Chara, I'll punch that in here. But for now, it's still one of my favorite cards of the year, and his highlights are absolutely amazing. Whereas PK Subban on my team, moving to the first line over the last 25 games, he's a highlight reel in himself on both ends of the ice, not just scoring from slap shots like Chara does. He does it all, bringing the puck down, assists, setting players up, defense from hell. It's amazing. I love this card, and I'm happy to have him on line one. Goalies is probably the only thing that I'm not really excited about too much on this team. Although Fleury's been amazing in net, this milestone Fleury was a pickup last night, obviously, and I'm about 8 games in with him, and he's been all right. Definitely has held his own, has a ton of shutouts. Still haven't played with the Lundqvist, so I don't know what's going to happen with that Winter Classic Lundqvist, but I'm sure I'll get a chance to find out sooner or later. Line 2 is just the money line. I mean, look at this thing. Milestone Crosby, which I pulled. Milestone Ovechkin, which, I mean, this thing, I got paid to have this card. in just the weird way that things happen. I went out and I had the regular Ovechkin. I went out and I bought the player of the game for 1.9. I then get the 1 mil buy it now milestone on the app last night, which if you don't have the app, you guys get it. And if you got some bank to play with, just every once in a while check it. And if you're looking for something specific, if it hits, you're going to be able to get it lightning fast on the app. But at any rate, I bought the player of the game for 1.9. I sold my regular one for 1.45. So I had about 450K into the player of the game. I went out and I bought this, sold the player of the game last night for almost 1.7. It was about 1.6 something, and punched this in the lineup. So I mean, after everything is said and done, I got this thing for nothing and came out ahead by a couple 100K from where I sold the original one for. Just amazing. Team of the week, Malkin. Love this card. Obviously, you don't have a milestone for him, but it's about the best you can do on your money line is have Malkin team of the week with that milestone, Crosby and Ovechkin. Went out and got the team of the week, Pietrangelo, just now. And so he's one of the upgrades that I have since my last video. He is going to fit in nicely with the Shea Weber team of the week. And I was rolling the regular versions of these guys for most of the year. So looking forward to having this formidable duo on my second line D. Our third line, I've got a big change. As you know, I pulled the Spezza in my fourth Christmas pack yesterday, and I went and I sold it for $9.09 right away. And I just went and I picked this up for $860 buy it now. So I'm positive 50K on putting this card in my lineup. Got the milestone Gretzky, which is a centerpiece along with the milestone Lemieux, both of which I pulled. Technically, I pulled every card on this line. Third line D is my Kronwall, my Kronwall team of the week, which I pulled early in the year. He's been in my lineup ever since. And that milestone Boyle I picked up last night, which I see this guy, you can still find steals on this one. I actually saw one go buy it now cheaper than what I paid for it. So if you're looking for a solid D under 300K, go take a look for this Boyle. I played with him. It's pretty awesome. But he's noticeably slower than the other guys, even boosted. So he's down here on line 3 with Kronwall. But it's still not a slouch line. Line 4 is another change. And I think there's a couple changes on this line since my last video yesterday. The first change is the player of the game, Stamkos, which this is another funny thing. I had a Cancer Stamkos a few days ago. I upgraded that to a regular Stamkos, got the team bonus for that. Still have the regular Stamkos. Went out and bought a team of the week Stamkos for $9.50 yesterday, and then went out and got this today for 1.1 something. And this was the card that I was in the bidding frenzy trying to win it while I was playing my last game. But I'm happy I did win it because there was only 2 on the market at the time, and I was thinking maybe they were drying up. Haven't played with it yet, but if it's a Stamkos, you know it's going to be good. The other change on this line is the fact that I moved the milestone Solani down here, which he's been good, and I think I'll do better with him on the right wing as opposed to the left wing. He just has that better feel to it being a righty for me. And then the Backstrom player of the game, which I picked up last night, replaced the team of the week Backstrom that I had pulled. So we're going with that player of the game theme here almost. Bench is still the bench. It's nothing major. Well, all right, guys. I mean, this is my ultimate team. I look over the course of the last 48 hours, and I'm like, pretty much, I've sold every single card that I had um, a few days ago, and who would have ever thought that would be possible? I mean, to get an upgrade in almost every position has been fun, and I hope you guys are having fun building your teams. I had found that glitch this morning with the 8750s pulling the throwback cards. So if you haven't seen my last video, check that out. I don't know why EA has these past milestones and all these other Team of the Week cards coming out of regular packs when it should only be the Winter Classic team. But if you guys have some funds around that you're not using in the market to buy cards, maybe bust a few 8750s and get lucky maybe. So, all right, guys. Well, that's going to do it. Leave some comments as usual. Haters are going to hate, but I do this to give you guys a good time. And I think what I'll do tonight is formulate a plan and give some cards away. We'll do a giveaway. If you're familiar with my giveaways from last year, we kind of do like a 16-person tournament, random names chosen from however many hundred people join it, and then we have a little playoff that we do, and it's pretty funny way. And I also give away real life stuff. I've got a lot of hockey memorabilia that goes back to even the old days, and I find a way to mix in some stuff that you can win that isn't even virtual. So with that being said, I'm going to take off now and go play a couple of games. And hit me up online, two user IDs, Sack Preps or Detroit Madman. And, leave in the comments what you guys were able to do in the last 24 hours or over the last few days to make your team an ultimate team. All right, guys, Detroit Madman, peace.